But then think about too. A lot of the agents and stuff, half of them are checked out.
True.
So, on the being devil's advocate, if you want to hire somebody like around this time of year, like literally today's the 22nd, I'm shut down after today.
Right.
And probably till the end of the year.
Right.
I mean, I have appointments next week, and most agents are they're shut down. They're shut off. Right. So it can work both ways, I guess.
So especially last week of the year like that, when it's Christmas and the New Year's,
And then you have your final point is a higher listing price. To explain that.
Basically, because it's a little more, not that it's a more reliable market, but like we said, if you have people that are going to call off of work just because the roads are bad, if you're out on like winter roads because you're interested in a home, they're interested in the home. You know what I mean? It's almost like they're a little bit more, so there's less wiggle room on the price. People.
So from your research, you found that, and some people have actually mirrored what you're saying and echoed the same thing, that you'll get a higher price in the winter.
That's what I've read. So tell me if I'm wrong.
I've never heard that.
Okay.
I can't say I agree or disagree with that.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
And that's why I put on there, while this isn't 100% of the time, the statistics shockingly show.
That's interesting. Like I said, if you really dissect the numbers in somebody who's done that, there is probably, and it's based geographically too.
I was going to say, I absolutely mark.
Yeah, Pittsburgh might be different than Texas. Might be different than Seattle. Mm-hmm. It might be completely different. But I'm sure if you found the data, there's probably the best time to buy or sell a home in a particular geographic area. And without a doubt. Right? And it's all numbers.
Absolutely.
You look at numbers and charts and graphs, and it'll show you May 2nd is the best time, numbers speaking, statistically speaking, to sell a home in this geographical area.
And the good part is that it's going to be different in every geographical area. Right. You have the experience to know when the hottest times are in the Pittsburgh market,
Yeah.
I think for somebody that's a little green, maybe just starting up as an investor, learn your market, know your market, talk to other investors, talk to people around you, find out when those hot spots are.
Well, that's a great point, because when are those hot spots and when aren't those hot spots? I can't say exactly, but I can tell you this, because I'm an investor, and every day that my house sits there vacant and my holding costs don't go away, for me, as soon as I'm done with the project and it's ready to be shown, that's when I need to get it on the market.
Okay.
Now, I have like 3 right now that are ready to go. It's December 22nd. I'm holding off till the first week of January. I'm willing to eat those 10 days of market time because everybody's shutting down now, including me, and it can wait. But if it was December 1st, I'm not waiting. I'm putting all 3 of those on the market right now, because every month that particular house is costing me $1,000, or this house is costing me $1,500, or this one's costing me $2,000. So I can't afford to wait till May 2nd or March 28th, because that's what the statistics say. I can't wait.
You can't always play the statistics.
Yeah, so as an investor, typically you can't wait. You don't want to wait. It's not prudent to do so. Maybe as a homeowner where you're living in the house and you're enjoying it and that's your primary residence, then you can afford to wait for that so-called, quote-unquote, best time to sell.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Sounds good. I like it. And that's why I wanted to go through this, because
I'm glad you did, because some of this is some of it is actually enlightening. I'm enlightened about it, but some of it, I don't know if I agree with it or not. But again, I'm not an expert on the statistics and exactly when and where and how is the best time to sell a home. But just going by practical experience in this Pittsburgh market, from my vast years of expertise.
That's
because I am an expert, right?
Well, that's why I wanted to follow up, because I figured if anyone knew whether my article was BS or not, it was going to be the Deacon. So,
thank you.
So I mean, so I thought this would be a nice, something different that we haven't done before, something where we had something written to kind of bounce off of.
Yeah, this was all you, man. This was your topic.
Thank you. I tried.
One more thing I can add too is an investor. If you're selling an investment property, like a duplex or a multifamily or a shopping mall, whatever it is, I think any time's good, because the true investors are out there looking at all times.
Right.
So there really isn't. I don't think there's a statistic that says, "Oh, you sell investment property this time." Nah, it's really probably any time. I think what would affect when you sell an investment property might have to do with like tax laws changing.
Right.
Yes. So, a tax law is changing in 6 months. I should wait. Make sure they pass this bill, because if they pass this bill, it's going to affect the tax ramifications for the new owner, and it's going to cause my property to actually increase in value. Right. Or in 6 months, it's a gamble. If they pass this bill, the value of my property might dip. Man, I better sell it now before this gets wind out to the general public, and it's going to affect the value.
Right.
So there are things in the economic climate that can really affect when you sell your home as an owner-occupant or when you sell it as an investor too. And you have to look at those indicators too. And I'm for sure not I'm not
I'm not going to pretend to be a economic or political sciences major.
But those do play into, they come into play, and I'm sure the folks that are really, really into that know. Yeah, they know.
Don't know. Now, would you say, as my last question, would you say, and I mean, I have my own personal thing, but with the offhand of like the new tax laws that are going to affect, and little variables like that, is there really ever a bad time to sell?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And that depends on sometimes you personally, like your economic situation.
Okay.
Yeah. If you don't need to sell right now, and there's some things in the future that are going to greatly impact your property that's going to go up in value, then don't sell now. If you have to sell now because you need to pay bills, or you need to, you're going through a divorce, you have to sell,
right,
then you have to sell now. But you have to look at the longer picture on when you sell investment properties and when's the best time to sell. Sometimes I'll sell something because I have equity in it, and that money I want to put to work for me on another project.
Okay.
So sometimes this is a property, it's never really made me any money. Let me sell it now. The market's good, and I can take that $100,000 equity and I can put it into this market and make double or triple what it's doing sitting there for me.
Gotcha.
So it's not like yes and no answer.
And that's the one thing I noticed with investing. There's no real. It is a lot of gray area, and that's where we say knowledge, knowing your area, knowing your market, having a great team. And I know these are things that we keep repeating.
The more gray areas, the better opportunities there are.
There you go.
It's so true. If it's a yes or no answer, it's easy. If it's easy, there's less opportunity to be successful.
Sometimes the gray area is a good thing, guys.
Yeah,
not everything has to be black and white.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. So
absolutely.
So what do you think, Alex?
Okay.
We wrapping it? And
We're good, bro.
This is a wrap. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that this is... Actually, I know I'm not going to publish this one, so we're going to say happy belated Merry Christmas, or belated Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Happy holidays, guys. Happy New Year from everyone here at Deacon Hoover Real Estate Advisor. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
What else are we missing?
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, I think that means Happy Christmas.
The old pagan week-long thing, whatever that was called. I don't know.
What if you don't believe in Christmas and it's, hey, just...
It's December.
Chill. What's up?
It's December, yeah. Have fun. Yeah. Enjoy family. Hope you enjoyed family, friends. Make sure you're checking out all of our listings, all of our great information, everything that we have to offer at Deacon Hoover Real Estate Advisors. Go to dhrea.com. Make sure you're checking out our broadcast at dhrea.com/learn, or on iTunes, or on Google Music, or on Spreaker. Basically, any of your favorite podcast services. Make sure you're pulling us up and taking a look at us. Follow us on Twitter at Deacon Hoover. Like us on Facebook, because that's what we do on Facebook, right? We like things on Facebook. Facebook, it's Deacon Hoover Real Estate Advisors. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Hope you guys have a great New Year, and we will see you next time.